Greetings again, educators. Today I want to share an idea, something that I modified and created over time. And this idea is what I call automated tasks. This can be used for a vast array of periods within your lesson that can help you to be more effective as an educator, and it'll also give you an opportunity to check in with students while they practice a predetermined skill. So there are many things here that are what I want to refer to as accountability of partners. First and foremost, I have this timer, which is visible, valuable, in the sense that it gives students an idea of how much time they have to complete this task. Now, all students may not be able to complete this task within 5 minutes, but we can identify those students, so we should have the ability to identify those students way before this point in the lesson. I've identified this part of my lesson as the independent practice portion. So by now, those students who may not be able to do this within 5 minutes, I should have had a conversation with them at some point already before we've even got into this place. But nonetheless, those students that are struggling, I would probably identify some of the more less complex problems for them to do. I still want them to get some sort of practice in. Along with the timer, another key modification is some prerequisite knowledge that will be needed in order to complete this task successfully. And that is this rules for integers. This never hurts. Our scholars need constant reminders about how to apply these rules for integers. And by including something like this visibly on the screen, if you have a projector, this may also be taped to a desk or to a notebook to assist students with mastery of a prerequisite skill. Now, one way this could be done is once you get to this part in your lesson and you present this on your smartboard, you let students know that this is an independent practice activity. You set that expectation, and once it is now time for students to work independently and silently, what you could do is set that timer and it incorporates some music. It's a bit lively as well. Now, if you don't want the music, you can simply just mute the sound or turn the sound completely off and still use the timer. During this process, you as the educator can begin to circulate and make your rounds and begin to check in with students that you've already have identified as strugglers. And giving those students uh, some time is important. This type of activity or this type of setup will help you to be able to meet the needs of all scholars. Automated tasks. Create it, more or less, screenshots, nothing really fancy. Inserting your timer as an accountability component, including some sort of accommodation for learners that struggle, and then giving students ample practice that reflects a very important skill. Hopefully these automated tasks or this idea will help you to improve your practice. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.